I'm live. Let's see who's on today. Oh, by the way, okay, raise my chair there. Hello, hello. Welcome on here. Where are you joining from? Just give me a like. Let's travel together. AC Cobra. Hey, how you doing? How's Arizona? I was actually looking at some news from Arizona today, with the Tesla. Was it in Arizona? The Tesla dealership got attacked, or somewhere else? I'm not sure. But I saw something with Arizona with some people getting. Oh no, I think it was some natives riding in on horses into the city or something like that, into Scottsdale, right? So, but yeah, just been following some news out there. So what's up with you, AC Cobra? How you doing? Are you a subscriber to the channel? Talk to me, AC Cobra. How's your day going? Hey everyone, welcome. Please give a like to the video. Get the juices going. I'm just taking a few moments to hop on here and talk to you guys. Nice to meet everybody this glorious day. Hello, Lenin Raj. How you doing? How's India? Hey, everyone. Please give the video some likes, up to 25. AC Cobra, I asked a question. Could you tell me? Hello from French. How are you? Are you in French or France? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, you were in Oregon? Oh, it was in. Oh, yeah, it was in Oregon. That was like destruction of property. Like I put something on my Facebook page. I said the Democrat Party is going to become the Hamas of America. Like again, don't if you're a Democrat here and you think I'm against Democrats, no, I'm not. I'm just like the way they're going about things. They will actually become the Hamas of America. I'm doing well, Lenin. Thank you so much. And you? How you doing? Thank you so much, Ocean Man. Thank you. Please subscribe and like and get the algorithm going. I'm just putting a post of my new ebook that I just released on in February. It went public February 27th, so we're just about 12 days in. I'm trying to get 100 copies to my subscribers. So hey, Justin, how you doing? God bless you. Justin Steven. Always like talking to you, man. Rachel, is it Rachel? Rachel, how do you pronounce that? Hello from Canada. I'm in Canada. Did you know that, Rachel? Are you a subscriber to the channel? Rachel Phillips. Okay. Just so you guys know, I'm shamelessly telling everybody, I released an ebook for on it's titled Crypto Made Easy. Crypto Made Easy. Buy, store, and grow your investment with confidence. It's a 60 page ebook. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate you. Love you, man. Love you, man. And please, guys, I want to encourage you. Thank you for the super chat. That buys me coffee. Wow. I haven't put up, I have like 3 videos coming, but I've been busy. I have not been able to just sit down and record. And usually the lighting up here, when I'm working from home, sometimes I work from home. My office is about 10 minutes away, but the lighting is not that great. I don't have a amazing studio. Thaddeus, how you doing? What do you mean? Do I respond to my audience? I'm responding here. Divalise, hi, how's everything going? Bless you, bless you, bless you. So I'm just letting you all know, if you can buy that ebook, that would be that would really support the work I'm doing here, researching, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm a minister, I'm a pastor. I oversee a church and a ministry and several other churches. But in the early morning, I have time, and in the evening, I have time. I'm on my free time. I'm meeting people. If you want to do a 15-minute free call with me, you want to ask any question, whether it's about to do with ministry, with life, with success, with wealth creation, any question at all you have. If I can't answer it, I will point you in another direction. But I'm telling you, I have almost 40 years of experience in leadership, and that's what I bring to the table. More than that, I've been talking about crypto since November 1. I opened the channel, and we're now moving steadily to 3,000 subscribers. From November 1 to now, we're approaching 3,000 subscribers. I know some people grow faster, but I think we've done very well on this channel. So thank you for all your support. I'm putting my link there to the new ebook. Please download it onto your phones. It's $12.99. I'm shamelessly asking you to support. I want to sell 100 downloads to my subscribers. I have over 2,500 subscribers since we started, and I'm celebrating that. Thank you for 2,700. Now we're at 2,753. We're going somewhere with this channel, but it's not about how many subscribers, it's about how well we deliver the news and the encouragement that we're having. I want to tell you guys that for those of you who are XRP holders, you hold XLM, you hold XDC, hold your horses. Something is coming. We are going to see a massive appreciation this year. I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to see a $19 XRP. We're going to see a $45 XRP. And by the end of the year, we're going to see a $100 XRP for sure. I'm telling you, they will do whatever to suppress this asset, but it's going to fly. I don't think they can stop what's coming. Please give me a like up to 18. I won't be here for long, but I want to encourage you guys. Please visit the site where the ebook is. Download a copy for yourself. If you are very vast in crypto, maybe you say, I don't need a copy, but you can support me by buying a copy, right? That's one of the things we can do. We're a community. We want to support each other. And that helps us to actually take it further, because we want to take it further. So I am not advertising anywhere else. I'm just talking to my own special community here. I know you are part of other crypto channels, and I love that, because we're learning from one another. But if you really like what you've heard, if I've been an encouragement to you, download the book. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. But it's not a physical book. It's an ebook. You have to. It's all on an ebook. Remember, we're doing now e-money, right? We've had e-movies, Netflix. We have e-music, Spotify. We have e-art. We have all of these things. To begin to engage with e-money, and that's why it's an ebook, and it's very small in the sense that it's about 60 pages. The goal of the book is that for people, there's going to be a gold rush. The gold rush is going to start in the summer of this year, when people suddenly wake up and opportunity. When they realize they're about to miss out from a great opportunity, they're going to jump right in, and they're going to rush. They're going to be looking for information. That's why the book was written. I believe God showed me what's coming. I believe that I have some intuition. I want to be ready. I want to help as many people as possible. Yes, will I make money? Of course. You sell a book, but the goal is to put out the information there so that people can get it. When you read the book, on a flight of 2 hours, you read the book. By the time you are landing, you are buying your first crypto if you are new to it. If you have been in crypto before, I've coached a lot of people who have been in crypto since 2017. And I've coached 3 people like that, and they have a lot of assets, but they didn't know much. They were just buying because they could afford to buy. And somebody told them this is the next great investment, and they believed and they bought, and they would never regret it. But they didn't have a deeper information and understanding of what they could do with it. So when I coach them, so I have coaching sessions about an hour and a half, depending. I could even coach a group of people. All of the descriptions, all of the links are in my description. Just go to the description. You find where you can actually, yes, gold and silver, AC Cobra. You are the Cobra, the OG. Yeah, gold and silver is where to go. But you want to take your appreciation and move it into gold and silver. See, this is what I'm saying to people. It's not we who are here. It's not that we have a lot of money. No, we're taking our little earnings. I know people who are taking $20 every week, $30 every paycheck, $50 since 2021, since 2020, and somehow they were shocked at how much they had accumulated. Because if you look at it, $50 every paycheck times 26, and you are buying at 17 cents, you are buying at 20 cents, you are buying at $20 for 3 years at 30 cents. Some people averaged out at 30 cents. Whenever it was low, they were buying. And some have been in it long enough, they know the behavior. Thank you for likes. Get it up to 20 likes. Thank you so much. So please buy the book. I know. Yeah, my daughter is 26, okay? Most of the people who watch me are young people. I was shocked because I was trying to encourage, "Hey, my life, how you doing? Good to see you." So I was trying to encourage people. I said like, "Okay, you're 50. You have to prepare for retirement." So I was like almost begging. I did a special video. You look, see it in my description. I said for people over 50, because some people are going to get to 65 and discover they don't have anything for retirement because money has been misspent in the West for the last over 30 years. Wasting money, irresponsible government. COVID was the worst. They were printing the money like no man's, there was no tomorrow. Spending like drunken sailors. And when you print money without anything backing it, right now I've written an ebook. There's a value. You create value. This phone has value to it. So it's, even if it's overpriced, it's still value. You can use it. You buy a car, there's value. When you're not producing and you just create money out of thin air, it causes rampant inflation that leads to galloping inflation from one sector to the other, because one sector affects the other, which affects the other, which affects the other, and then the people are left impoverished because their wages are not rising fast enough to meet with the high speed inflation. You see what I'm saying? So see, today I was trying to apply for a visa for my son because we're going overseas. And I said to him, "Hey, send me your because I have an account to where I can use to apply for the whole family." So I said, "Send me your passport photo." So in about 5 minutes, he took a passport photo on a white background in the basement of our home, and he just sent it to me. So I thought, I was asking him, Was there a white background there?" He said, "No, no, no. What I did was I used a light background, then I went and I used an editor in my phone and I put the white background." And I'm like, "Wow." He said, "I removed the background." He did everything. He sent it to me. It was less than megabyte. I was so impressed. What am I saying? It's all an e-world today, a digital world. I like physical books. My Bible is a physical Bible, but my son is 24. He could do it himself, but I had to do it because I have the account and I could just do everything one time for the whole family. But that's the point I'm making. As a lot of I deliberately did it as an ebook because it has only 55 to 60 pages max, including all the links. So if you buy it and you give it to your family member, they will at least be thankful that you told them, because some of them are going to say, "You didn't tell me." No, you told them. They were not just listening. They thought you were crazy. They thought you were a fool. They thought you were throwing money and it was Yahoo money, whatever, and they were not interested. But here's what's going to happen. You give them a piece of art, a piece of work somebody has done, and you say, "Here is this. It's yours. You just take it and use it and read it, whatever." So I'm asking you to download a copy for that. All right. But let's talk about what's happening. Friends, I'm 57. Yes, and when YouTube did YouTube kind of did the analytics, all my viewers are between the age of 25, 20, well, like now there's 20. I've coached young people. One of the first person I coached was was a 25-year-old guy, and he's got a good job. He didn't know nothing about crypto. He was thanking me, say, "You're like a father to me," you know, and it's not cheap to coach. Sit down for a coaching for 1 hour is about $250. But I take people from the beginning to the end. I show them the history of crypto, why it's the way it is, resource depletion, why this is going to help us, and all of that. Listen, crypto is like email to communications. Crypto is for money what email is to communications. That's just it. If you understand email technology, cloud computing, you're going to understand crypto, and it will help you to move forward. So yeah, I'm not going to make a physical copy, but I could probably think of a PDF copy that people can print if they want it for themselves. This way, it's a lot easier. But anyway, I would appreciate it if you can download a copy on your computer or your phone. It's $12.99. Thank you for your support. Your dad is 54. P Verite. Where are you, P Verite? Where are you located? Justin Steven, you are 34. I told you the people. Oh, by the way, thank you again for that. What's it called? Super chat. I got a super chat and I'm excited. It's coffee and donuts, right? I shouldn't be eating donuts though. I'm doing what they call I'm doing a 30-day exercise routine just to be healthy. You know, we want to be healthy, right? So but as I get older, I'm concerned about the younger generation. My daughter said to me, P. Verite, she said, Dad, you're talking about crypto, but I can't hold it in my hand. I said, yes, you're like me. I like to hold physical books. I have a physical Bible. I love it. I still have an e-Bible, like the U version. But then I said to her, when you were in university, she graduated 2 years ago. So I said, did you ever have an ebook? Did you use them? She said, yes. I said, did you borrow them from the library? She said, yes. I said, there you go. You are borrowing a book from the library that arrives on your computer within 5 minutes after you click a button. Pay the fee or whatever's, retainer, and you have it. She said, yes. I said, in the same way, money can be money. And she was like, Dad, you make me feel like a boomer. You said, don't speak so fast, I will die. No, don't say that. I've been speaking fast from when I was born. I even cried fast. I don't know. I've tried. When I preach fast. When I talk fast. I try to talk slow, but I don't know. But the fact that I put a video out 2 days ago, 3 days ago, it now has 9,000 views, and I was talking very fast. I don't know, but I think there are some people who can cope. And by the way, when you go watch it, you can just slow down. There's a button to slow down. YouTube put that button there because it knows there are people who talk fast. We have so much to give and so little time to give it. So we just keep going. So I've tried. I try to slow down. And then the next thing I go. I try to slow down. I'm like a sports car. Yes, it's just $12.99. It's a small book. It's not. It doesn't have a lot of volume. Like most of you know the stuff that is in there, but there's things there that will encourage you. There's things there that will resonate with you, and you go, "Wow, I didn't realize this. Oh man, that's so important. Oh, that's so valuable." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. P Verite, where did you say you are? Oh, France, near Paris. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can. How many euro is that? That's like 13 euro, or what's the dollar to the euro right now? But thank you for coming on my channel. I'm always encouraged by you. I'm so excited. You are such a young guy and you're doing this. I know young people who have 20,000 XRP because they listened. Justin, where are you, by the way? Did you ever tell me? So just so you know, I'll be in Calgary. My wife and I will be in Calgary next week, my beautiful wife and I. And so we're hoping that we can meet some of the people on my channel for coffee or for lunch, whatever you guys like, or even for dinner. Just have a time of fellowship, and conversation. California. Oh, okay. I'd like to go to Palm Beach. Is it Palm Beach they call it? Yes. Somebody was telling me how nice it is out there. So, but we'll see. We'll see. California is huge. It's like a country. How are you coping with the taxes there? Will they let Donald Trump implement, because they are Trump-proofing California? Will they let him the crypto free tax-free crypto capital gains? Do you think it'll work? So Justin, my goal is to get. I'm at 40 downloads, so I have 60 downloads to go by the end of the month. Jew, good evening. Did you work overnight, Jew? Did you work overnight? You doubt it? Are you saying that California will reject the California will say, no, we don't want, we want to pay taxes from our crypto. Oh, because you said you were getting ready for work. Was it yesterday or no? I didn't do a live yesterday. It was the day before. Sorry, my bad, my mistake. Man, 4:30 a.m. Ha! Wow. How many miles do you have to travel? I'm just being curious. That's a lot, man. 4:30 a.m. Whew. But you're probably used to it. Give me likes, guys, up to 22. There's 22 people in the room. Let's get this thing going. Let's spank that bell or that button, that like. Get the likes up and get the get the likes up. Get the likes up. Yeah, so I wanted I didn't put a title to this live, but I wanted to talk about the fact that the there are about 14 to 16 applications for XRP ETFs. Drew, did you hear me? Justin, did you hear me? P Verité, did you hear me? Monsieur, tu comprends? Vous comprenez? X2B Gamer, are you still here? AC Cobra, My Life, are you still here? Divalise, listen. Oui. C'est bon. Did you, Pakiso, how are you? How's your baby? How's your family? Did you hear what I said? So you got the people who are already wealthy, who have been experienced in the finance. I'm talking about like the real money. This is not retail money. This is not people who are putting $5,000 in XRP and like they have 5,000 XRP, they have 3,000 XRP, they have 10,000 XRP, which is a lot, by the way. It's a lot, right? But because when you look at an average price of XRP at $1,000 as a default price, $1,600, 10,000 is a lot. It's a lot of money, right? So think about it for a moment. These companies, look, I'm gonna share the information with you here. Some of you probably have heard about it, but again, there's some of us who are so busy working. Some of you are so busy working, you don't know what's going on. You don't know. I am working too, right? But somehow by the grace of God, I hear, right? So there are between 14 and 16. See, the SEC, listen to this. The Securities and Exchange Commission has acknowledged several XRP ETF exchange trust funds. Go to Investopedia and read what is the meaning of an exchange trust fund. This is stock market 2.0 coming. And you and I and all the people on this live right now were able to invest in the stock market 2.0 before it took off. Do you understand what we're talking about? Imagine that you are living 150 years ago and that you bought a piece of land in Manhattan before it became the Manhattan you and I know today. That means that your children, assuming that your name is Jew, F baby, assuming your name is P Verite, and you bought 100 acres of Manhattan prime land, all right? Like 150 years, you are now, there will be a P Verite building on Manhattan Avenue or whatever it's called, on the street number 200, whatever, right? There will be a P Verite. There will be a Julen building standing there because you bought the land before the people came. You bought the land before the stores came. You bought the land before the highways came. And let me tell you why this is significant. Because in Micah chapter 2, there's a verse in the Bible where the Lord was saying, he said he was angry with a specific family that wanted to own everything. And that family is let me give you an example. In the Old Testament, there's a story of a particular king. His name was his name was Ahab. Ahab had everything, but by his palace there was the king in those days owned everything. Like this video up to 31, please get the algorithm going. Let new people find us. Let them know we are here encouraging people to get out of the poverty mentality, of the ridiculousness of poverty, and enter into an opportunity of a lifetime, an opportunity of 4 generations. That's what we're talking about here. Listen, I'm not talking to people like, I don't know how many of you here are multimillionaire. I'm just talking to people who want to create wealth so that, look at the world the way it's going. I was just talking to Pastor Keith this afternoon. We're having a conversation. There are people right now who are saying, oh, this is antichrist money. That is the same way they talked about the television. They said it was the devil's box, not knowing that as long as we are on the earth and we have not been removed from here, the scriptures tell me that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and those that dwell in it. The Bible says also that the cattle on 10,000 hills are the Lord's. It belongs to him. So please don't allow anyone to dissuade you. Don't allow anyone to deceive you. Don't allow anyone to fool you. We are seeing a great opportunity of a lifetime, not just a lifetime, of 4 to 5 generations. I'm not kidding you. And this is why it is very essential that you hear the voice of the Lord in this season. And these people are these families that I was talking about, whose job is to ensure that certain people remain poor. Remember, there was a blind man when Jesus was going by. The blind man was screaming. He was saying, have mercy upon me, son of David, son of David, have mercy upon me, son of David. Because in the morning, if you go to certain places, parts of the world, it's not, you don't see that here. It's not common. But in certain places of the world, in India, in West Africa, you see early in the morning at 5:30 a.m. When the Muslims call prayer and they go and start praying, and other people are going to work and they're going to take the train and the buses. There's beggars who are singing and at a high pitch, at feverish pitch, begging, please, we're here, give us some money. We are here in different languages. That's the kind of setting. And as Jesus was going out, this guy called blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, he was sitting there saying, son of David, have mercy on me. Let me tell you what the people around him were doing. Listen to me, people. Are you listening to me, Jew? Are you listening to me, Nate? Are you there, Justin, Bogle, Raid, and the Robinsons? The people around the blind man who was crying for help told him to shut up. They said, keep quiet. This is not the time to beg for money. This is because all they thought was that he was asking for money. But this guy had heard about Jesus, that he healed the sick, he raised the dead, he walked on. He had heard about him. And he said, today my blindness will end. There are some of you who have made up your mind and said, today is the day when my poverty will end. This season, this year, this session, this opportunity will not pass me by. And there are people walking against that. Now I started with something. How can you have these number of companies, 14 to 16? I'm not sure of the number. I have to verify that. I didn't prepare very well before I came here. I was just boiling in the spirit. How can you have those number of companies applying to for ETFs for XRP, and they are saying you should sell? I read one of the news articles saying, oh, if you buy retailers who are buying XRP right now, what are they? They are gambling, but they are not gambling, right? You see, they don't want you to gamble. And friends, what is a gamble? A gamble is a foolish investment without thinking. No, we've thought this through. We've listened to talks. We've seen where things are going, and we are putting what we can afford to lose. And some people have put $20 every month, $50 every month, $100 every month, because that's what they can afford to lose. Well, in 3 years, that became a couple $1,000s. Do you see the wisdom in that? So that it didn't feel like you were doing anything, but somewhere down the line, you realize, oh my goodness, I have amassed $5,000 and I bought it at 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, 20 cents, whatever it was, and you have all this nice, tidy sum. Many people are not looking to be Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Many people are not looking to be the next Bill Gates. How much do you need to fill the stomach, to have a nice house, to have children who are at least secure for their future? If they want to become pilots, engineers, scientists, whatever, you can afford to support them. If they want to play sports, you can afford to support them. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with thinking? And then you can give to your church. You can give to the things you are persuaded. If you want to give to the protection of wildlife, you are more than welcome to do so. You can help somebody else. Because at the end of the day, we are all going to leave this world. And a few years after, nobody will even remember you existed. Another 100 years, nobody will remember. This is an opportunity. And because you said you want to do that, God is shining on you. The sun is shining on you. The spotlight is on you. You found this opportunity. And guess what? There are people who are saying, not you, it's not for you. Like Ahab, they say, I want your garden. I want your vineyard. It's near my palace. You have a vineyard near the palace of the king, and the kings of this world want it. But let me tell you something. There is a time in every season. There's a time in every set of years. There's a time for everything. There's a time when God hears the cry of the poor and says, I'm going to do something to elevate you. I'm going to do something to deliver you. Like that blind man who was crying that day. Jesus heard him and healed him of his blindness one time. You think he would ever remain the same? Now he can see colors. He can see people who he's been hearing. Say, oh, now I know what you look like. I've always heard you. He doesn't have to hold things walking through the house or walking through the street anymore. He doesn't need a cane anymore because now he can see. I'm telling you, friends, something is about to break upon the earth. The people who are stacking up and looking for licenses to have ETFs for this particular asset and many other assets, they know what they are doing and they know what is coming. Never, never, never listen just to what they say. Listen to it, let it go out through here, retain what is valuable, but do your own research. Never, never. Many of these people speak with a forked tongue. God said in Micah, the book of Micah, through his prophet, he said, I hate this family. He said he detests them. He said he said, I am against this family. Let me put it that way. Yes, too many people have a poverty mindset and are comfortable in it. Justin, you are 100% correct. Let me read what Justin said. Sorry, I was so fired up, Justin. I also recommend investing in the XC from the research I've seen. It will be exactly what. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it will be the same, but man, it will explode. So if you have research, you can send it to me. You can send it to us. Let's share in it, and I can share it with the channel. But here's the thing with XDC. I feel. In fact, one of the plays I've said in one of my videos is that with XDC, you can pull out of some of your gains as things begin to ramp up, and then you can move into XDC because it tends to be, if you look at the charts, XDC tends to come later on. For some reason, XRP XLM will go boom, 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 and then XDC was like, oh, well, just chewing gum and walking, and then boom, it makes a big move. That's what I've noticed with XDC over the last 5 years. So yeah, and I've seen good returns with XDC. Bogle raid, yeah. I'm trying to see some of the comments in case. Hey Robinsons, God bless you. Poverty mindset. Is Jew still in the house? I don't want her to leave. Hey, Wandedi. How are you, my dear sister? Hey, just so you remember, like I told you guys yesterday, day before. Yes. Oh man, get a big bag of DAG. DAG is going to go to about $3.80. One of the advantages of this, and I don't know after that, but that's what was revealed to me. Something around two something, and then $2 something, and then 380 is what I saw. But the good thing about DAG and all these other cryptos is that they help you not touch the goose that lays the golden eggs. Because let me tell you something, many of us are going to find that there will be squeezing situations that will come. Pressure, hard pressed, where it's like, okay, I have to spend this money. And the solution is to spend. And so if you have invested, you bought some things 4 cents and they are going to get to $2, $3, that is something. And by the way, I don't know how high DAG will go after then. That's what I was shown. All right, XDC tied to follow XRP moves with a little bit late. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. That's what I noticed with XDC. And there's been this controversy about whether XDC is an American company. I believe they are a Singaporean company. They have offices in America, but they are Singapore-based. 100%, I believe that. People are arguing it, but I really believe if you go check their roots, they are a Singapore company to this day. And you see the way this thing works. I believe that this is divided among countries. This is all this XRP business. XRP is not an it's an American company, but it is no, it's not. It's a worldwide. You see, when you think of UPS, you think of DHL, you think of Google. That's XRP. That's XRP in and it is going to be the one of the most expensive companies that ever. When you talk of a valuation. It's not going to be a Ripple. Sorry, valuation will be high, but beyond that, I'm not talking about just I'm talking about the native asset of the XRP ledger is going to be the most valuable commodity the world has ever known. No. HBuy is yes, I agree. Let's see. A great financial shaking is coming. Hi brother, your thoughts on joining USA? So here's the thing about Canada and US. A lot of people in Canada now, they hate Donald Trump so much. The people who like Donald Trump don't want to talk in public so that they don't get insulted. Look, I welcome super chats. Thank you for who gave me super chat earlier. I really appreciate it. I don't ask for it, but when people give it, it reminds me that there's something like that. So if you've been blessed and you want to give a super chat, go ahead. Some of you, I have also asked, I'm appealing to 100 of my subscribers to please download my ebook. Even if you have a lot of experience in crypto, you say, well, Andaza, I don't need another book. I don't want to. I'm asking you to support me by downloading the book. Why? Because when you do that, it helps me continue what I'm doing in the way, we need help. We need support. There's certain things I can't do because, when you want to do them, it has an item of cost to it. But at the same time, I want the word to spread about what is coming because I feel I have an assignment to tell a lot of people. I was trying to get the 50 pluses to hear me, but it seems a lot of young people are the ones who are listening to me, and I don't mind. So I just put the link on there. If you would be a blessing, go ahead and follow the link and download a copy. It's just $12.99. It's not expensive. It won't break the bank. And if you don't have money for it, I pray that the Lord will provide for you. Just let me know. See what we can do. Nate Polemon, do you think the federal government is delayed accepting of the XRP ETFs to allow whales to get in? I think so. I think that they're. So here's the thing. A lot of what's going on is shrouded in NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. Okay, when you are making something so massive, so big, you don't put it behind non-disclosures, you're going to have a problem, because what's going to happen is that people will be out on the streets. Do you remember when computers came in and they took over the jobs of secretaries, of stenographers? They're not secretaries, they're called stenographers. There was a time in the governments of the world where stenographers were a prized possession because they were the ones who typed the letters for the prime minister, for the presidents, for the ministers, for the secretaries, for everybody. They typed the letters. They typed for the director generals of ministries. They at the newspapers, they carried themselves with pride, and there were a lot of women who were in that role. They were able to afford a nice home, and because it was a good job. It wasn't that it was so well paying, but you get bonuses, and people prided themselves in how fast they could type. The typewriter disappeared when then there was the electric typewriter, the IBM one that was so famous, so popular, they made a lot of money out of it. Then came computers. And computers were not only a typewriter. No. They were computing systems. They did a lot more. If you are old enough, you remember the floppy disk and then the hard disk and then all of those, and then you had the circular one. What do you call it? I forget the name of it. So CDs, right? CDs. Then you got the DVDs and all of that. But today, what do we have? Direct digital downloads. It's amazing. So I think that when you look at what's going on there, so if you look at the past and you look at the present, when computers came, there was a lot of people protesting. No, we don't want computers. It's taking our jobs away. How do we feed our families? Newspaper articles were being written. The TV was, and so in order to make a transition, you don't tell everybody. That's number one. Number two, the wealth you want to reap out of it. Every time there's a major change from the past to the present into the future, money is being made. Remember, it was after computers came on and programs were being written, software development was being made by software developers, softwares were being written to solve problems, that we had more billionaires in the world. Then the internet came. all right, causing computers to be able to talk to one another like never before. And then more billionaires were created. There was a time when the billionaires could be counted on one hand. Now, they're almost a dime a dozen in some countries. Go to Forbes, you see how many billionaires you have. So there is also a collusion by those who are wealthy, who want to continue to remain wealthy and build their Elysium out in Mars. So there is a deliberate delay. Not all of them are like that, but they know everybody cannot be rich. Even Jesus said, the poor you would always have amongst you. The problem, though, is that there are some wealthy who are wicked. There are some wealthy who don't care for anybody. Even when you see them, the money is not even working any good thing in their life. They just want to make sure that people are held, under poverty. And some of them actually serve Satan with their wealth. And what does Satan do? He comes to steal, to kill, to destroy, and is the father of lies and a murderer from the beginning. So they have to represent their father. Jesus said, you are of your father the devil. And he was a murderer from the beginning. So you will be a murderer. And they murdered him. So that's exactly what we see happening in the world today, that there are wealthy people who don't care. And then there are wealthy people who truly care. And they want to see things happen across the world. And this is one of those times where this technology has leveled the playing field. People are going to buy WikiCat with only $100 and end up making a lot of money. People have bought Shiba Inu with $200, Pepe with $200, only to wake up in the morning and see that they have over $250,000, which they sold, and it changed their life forever. Their dreams came true because they were able to start a business, renovate their house, and add equity to it, and all kinds of things that they never thought possible. Send a kid to college and those types of things. So that's that. So I believe that I would agree with Nate Paulman here. It's a question you're asking, but I believe that that's exactly what is happening when you have wealthy people who want to remain wealthy. But we don't have to be mad at them. We just have to hold our gold, hold our silver. When I say that, I'm saying in the figurative term, clutch your pearls in this way positively, waiting for the time when the tide will come in. This is one thing I want you to understand. The timing of the tide, they cannot control. It must come. And so that is why what's going to happen, in my opinion, is XRP and other assets are going to shoot up at such a quick rate that people will not have time to get in. And then you will see a drop so that people can sell and say, it's dropping, it's dropping. I don't want to go back to having only $10,000 in my account. Now it's 150. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. That is the next thing that they will do to shake the tree so that more fruit will fall. But if you are smart, if you are wise, and you have seen, by the way, if you would like to watch a video of me showing you how, it's a small video course. It's 3 videos, 9 minutes, 35 minutes, and 1 hour, 10 minutes, okay? These 3 videos will show you how XRP gets to $62,000. Just ask me for the link. You have to make a payment to watch it, and there's a reason. I explain it in the video because I was showing it on my lives, and I was just getting limited. So many of us have learned our lesson. One guy here, he was one of the influencers on here. What's his name? 10 Mina. 10 Mina was actually almost lost his channel. And why is that? Because some of this information is not meant to just be talking about, because here's the question: where did you see it? How did you know it? Some of us, it's not just the research we've done. I was pulled into crypto by the Spirit of the Lord. I was just asleep at night at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I remember that day I was woken up, said, look, there's something. And then the Lord reminded me, I've told you way back in 2019, he told me something else is coming. Something else is coming. And then a year later, I got a snippet, and the following year, everything became clear, and I pursued it hard. So when I found out that I was being limited, I was not able to access certain sites, I said, no, I'm not going to do it publicly. So if you want to watch that happen, it's $37.99, and it used to be $27, but I upped the ante for obvious reasons. And you sit down. Let me tell you what there's a document that shows you what you will gain. You won't be the same when you are done, because these are facts. The facts are all there, and I show it and I prove it to people. So if you're on here and you would like to have that opportunity, just write in the description below and say, send me the link. Just say, send me the link. When I see that, I will know. Just send me the link for XRP to 62,000. But you don't need to, just say, send me the link, and that would be okay. Send me the link and I will do that. I mean, Nate, there's nothing stopping the whales getting in. It's more of you can't. We tell you what to eat. We tell you what to wear. We tell you how dare you want to become wealthy. And it's not like you're. Most of the people are not going to be as wealthy as the wealthy. It's just like I'm working. People make 5,000 a month. They don't see it. They make 3,000 a month. They don't see it. Families are on 100,000 gross income. Husband and wife, a couple, a family. They don't see it. They get a tax refund and they pay down stuff that is already accumulated. Credit card debt is killing people. When you ask most people who are holding digital assets what they'll do with their money if it appreciates, they say, we will get out of debt. And I think it's a godly thing. Seed of God, how you doing? How you doing? One day the tree is getting a lot of shaking, of course, but have diamond hands. D Blunt, how you doing? Sorry, I was reading comments up there. Yes, D Blunt, I remember you sharing your story. Eduardo Cabon, where you been? I told my wife when I go to Montreal there's somebody I gotta have coffee with and coffee cake. How about that? God bless you too. Yeah, you should hit me up one of these days. Let's have a conversation. See where things are at with you. Eduardo, I released my book. If you want to support me, please download a copy. You know a lot already. I've met with you. We've had great conversations. This guy is very knowledgeable, right? So, and he's been taking a step. That's Eduardo Cabon. And we had a very good meeting when we talked a while. I think that was last year before Christmas, right? And yeah. So if you want to support me, guys, download the book and then read it and pass it to somebody. When you read it, you'll be refreshed. You will believe even much more. There's an anointing on it, right? It'll make you feel, okay, good. Hallelujah. Got signs about an hour ago. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I believe it. Fear and greed index on CoinMarket is at 15. Extreme fear. This is when you buy. Come on, people. Come on. Seed of God. Download the book and support your friend. Oh, Super Mario. No, no, no. Thank God, man. I didn't think at this time I would be on YouTube doing this. I had no idea. I didn't want to do it. I ran away from it. I had my channel just as everybody has, when you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube, right? Nothing was on there. November 1, since 2015. November 1, I went there, I said, should I create a new account? Why? I have all Gmail. What? So I just put my first video there and there was 10 subscribers. Next thing I knew, there was 200. Next thing I knew, there was 500. I said, okay, I'll get to 1,000 in 6 months. I got to 1,000 45 days later and then monetized. And after then, I was not even really, when YouTube wrote to me about being monetized, I didn't apply for almost 2 weeks. So I applied just before. So on the 15th, I was monetized. And then I applied just before Christmas. So it wasn't 2 weeks. It was like 10 days or so. Just before Christmas, I applied. And right after, 24 hours later, I got the monetization. I was surprised because I was watching videos. People say, oh, it's so hard to get. It's so hard to be monetized. And then, I got to 1,500 quickly. And then 2,000, I celebrated that. I gave out Electronium. Oh, was it? I gave out Electronium to 2 or 3 people. And so when I get to 3,000 units, 3,000 followers, I'll celebrate. And 5,000, I'll celebrate. I'll give out some maybe Electronium or XRP. I don't know what I'll do. But yeah. I don't have a lot of XRP like some people, but Cheryl, how you doing? So a flash crash, regardless of the bull run, okay? What I'll advise is always keep your most valued assets. In fact, all your assets, all of them are valuable. If you're following people like myself and others who have been encouraging, you don't want to waste your money on useless assets, right? So keep them on a hard drive. I'm on a hard cold wallet. Sorry, cold wallet. Okay. If you have an air gap computer, that would be probably a best way to go, but it's expensive. So keep them on a cold wallet because regardless of the flash crash, whatever, but make sure that you set your buy limit. Now, remember, Coinbase deleted buy limits the other day. So flash crash would happen and you would see, coin market cap is okay for, I don't know if you guys get that in the US, everywhere in the US. Some states might be different, but you can set amazing buy limit orders on CoinMarketCap. That's what I'm aware of. I don't know if they've changed that, but that happened about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. As Coinbase was saying, no, 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 no. We don't care about your prophetic whatever voices. CoinMarketCap was like, okay, 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 come, 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 come. And they gave, you could even do crazy limit orders with 0.00 type of thing, right? So, I see Electronium. I was talking to Pastor Keith today. We're talking about all of these things, and it appears seeing that Electronium is going down. But don't let that phase you. These are all still going with Bitcoin. XRP behaved very funny. I call it the anomalous behavior of XRP. Cheryl Nayagam, I'm still talking to you. The anomalous behavior of XRP. In other, it's an anomaly. In October to November, into halfway into December, it tore away from Bitcoin, and it behaved. It's showing signs of an anomalous behavior again. Why? Why Bitcoin came down to 80,000, it came back down to 78 or 76 or something like that. Guess what? XRP stayed at 2.06. It dipped slightly last 24 hours under $2, but didn't stay there. It was a flicker. So if you are concerned about the flash crash or you want to use it to accumulate, I would say do two things. Number one, set your buy limit orders, but also have SHIB, also have ETN. Or if you're into Pepe, I'm not really into Pepe. I don't like the color of the frog. It's like, okay, I have other things I can, invest in. So use meme coins. In my ebook, I provide a meme coin strategy. If you've never downloaded the ebook, go download it. It's $12.99. I give a strategy for using meme coins, right, to get yourself ahead. Because some of us don't have a lot. You only have $500. You have $1,000. I show how you can use $500 to $1,000 to accumulate with meme coins, because the meme coins have come to stay. Let me prove that to you. Recently, the Securities and Exchange Commission said meme coins are not a security. That ecosystem is not going away. And I'll prove it to you again. The XRP ledger is going to be the king of ledgers. Okay? That's my belief. All right? You can disagree, but it is going to be the king of ledgers. Now, Solana's meme coins are blowing all over the place. Robinhood, they are doing all this. Guess what? Solana is in the billions when it comes to meme coins. But I can guarantee you that XRP Ledger's meme coins have just begun. They are under 500 million market cap, all of the meme coins on XRP Ledger. What do you think will happen when value, tokenized value, financial assets, mortgages, etc., begin to move on? You are seeing the reality being made before you. See, remember, during the time of the dot-com era, many of the companies we heard about are all gone. Do you remember MySpace? There was a company called MySpace. It was actually supposed to be like Facebook. You see what I mean? Where is MySpace today? Many of those companies have been gobbled up either by other big companies buying them, like LogMeIn, like Skype, or they couldn't keep up with the regulation. And so that's what's going to happen with all of this, whatever. So Seed of God, you're a comedian. No, 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 please. I don't want you guys to feel I had a goal, right? And the goal was that by the end of the month, I would have kind of had 100 downloads from my subscribers, because you see, the subscribers you have who really like your stuff are the ones that will going to they will give you a review. They'll read the book and say, this is my review, my honest review, and the review is sitting there. So if I have like 20 reviews on the book from my subscribers, I'd really love that, because they're the ones who understand crypto, and they're helping me go from where I am to where I need to go, right? And to continue to spread the word. Kolesha Robinson, I missed the chance to buy low today. I'm hoping to get in again. What are your thoughts? XRP is low now. So here's what you do, okay? Here's what you can do. Not financial advice. I'm not telling you buy or not to buy, sell or not sell. Here's what I think you can do. I didn't buy anything in the last little while. My last XRP purchase was January last year. Not that I don't want more, not that I can't buy more, but hey, I believe that everyone should know what's enough. What's enough for you, right? Not just for you, but for what you want to. We should have goals. We should have where we want to go. And will I buy? If it comes down to 80 cents, 50 cents, I will buy more. Will they push it down to 50 cents? Let them try that and see what happens. Because there's something called the law of unintended consequences. you know, so there are many of them also who are afraid of losing their stash with Bitcoin, because the reality is that they have money in Bitcoin that they can't really, can they just sell it? Can they just liquidate it? People are beginning to realize that, okay, Bitcoin is a store of value. I don't just want a store of value that is already at 90,000 or 80,000 for one. I want a store of value that is now 50 cents. I want a store of value like XPR that is 0.00 whatever right now. I want a store of value like Shiba Inu Shibarium that is at 0.00. I want that store of value. It's like being with Bitcoin in 2011, 2013. The guy who bought pizzas with many Bitcoins, right? So who could have been worth about 800 million by the time it all was said and done. And he was interviewed by this guy on CNN, the guy with the white hair. I forget, Anderson Cooper. Yeah. So, and the guy was like, okay, but he handled it very well. And he had done very well for himself in crypto even after that, because he had the knowledge, he knew where things were going. So, Kolesha, I don't know that it's wrong to buy now. A lot, some of you still have your stuff on the on the exchange. I've been telling you, move your stuff off of the exchange except for your buy and sell orders. Okay, it's wise to have a cold storage, and if you need to do anything, there's so many different ones. But I'm always encouraged with Ledger and Decent. So in my in the description there, if you want to buy a Ledger or a Decent, just use my link. You get a discount for doing so. Either of them. All right, just go to the description. You see whatever you want. So yeah, Kolesha, you are more than welcome to go back in, because when it drops. But do you think you'll catch it? Set a buy limit order. There's something I want to say with Kolesha's question. Kolesha Robinson, listen, if you have, Kolesha, are you still here? I don't want to talk if you're not in the room. If you buy, say you buy $50 worth at $2, what's the price now? $2, say 17. Then it goes down to $2.05. You buy $5 worth. You've averaged down. You see what I'm saying? So when it gets to $1.50, $1.98, you buy another $20. You see, you keep averaging down like that. That's what I would do, because for something that is going to go to $1,000, $10,000. I'm going to stop there. I've told you, if you want to watch how this goes, like, it's not just, oh, it's going to get to this. Oh, it's going to get to this. Like, how do you know that? How do you know it's going to get there? Right? You've got to see the facts and the figures, how it arrives there, so that your heart will be at rest. Because I'm telling you, many people will sell off all their XRP at $100. They will say, whoa. Because if you've never seen $1 million before, if you've never seen 500,000 before, which most of us have not seen, most people don't know what it means like to have $1 million. So just 500,000 people are gone. One day I was talking to a friend's wife years ago, and she said, if I can only get 250,000, my problems are over. And I said, no, really, it's not. You still have a mortgage on your house. She said, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. But just 250. Because for her, it's like a lot of money. You see, it's not a lot. Even then, not to talk of today, that was like maybe 7 years ago. So even today, it's not a lot of money. You see what I mean? So inflation has eaten that up. The price of an average house in a good location today is way out. The ball is out of the park. So you got to, so that's how I would do it, Kolesha. Did you like what I said, Kolesha? So my first XRP I bought was $1.06 several years ago, $1.06. And I thought I got a deal because I already researched and I saw where things were going to go. I said at $50, I have 50 times my money. But guess what? The price began to drop. I was like, oh, my emotions were killing me then. But I said, hold on a second. This thing is, and because I had some history with stock market, I didn't really do much of it. It's my wife who did much of stock market. I always seen things go up and down. I said, you know what? If this is true, this is where it's going. And the lawsuit was there then, and it's like, okay. But then, if you look at the performance of XRP with shackled by the courts, it's 42 or 46,000% from inception. Why Bitcoin is 60,000% from inception with no shackles? Tell me who is performing better. It's like, in the movies, they tie a man's hand. You know that movie, what was that now? They tie, his hand was tied behind his back, and to fight the emperor, he was Spartacus, right? I think. And then he was injured with a dagger. And then he had to fight with one hand and a sword, and yet defeated the emperor. That's how Ripple and XRP are. They've been fighting with one hand, one leg tied behind them. Meanwhile, they were signing non-disclosures all over the world. Yes, get on ElectroSwap. I am on ElectroSwap. Yeah, guys, so go on ElectroSwap. Seed of God, just tell people how to go there. You can just put it on in the comment. Just like a brief, tell them the way to get there. Kolisha, that's awesome. Kolisha, you are more than welcome to sign up for a 15-minute free call. Free call. Ask the people who have been on the 15-minute call with me. Some of them ended up spending half an hour, but 15-minute call, free. You ask any 2 questions you want. If you want that, go into my description and you see my calendar there. It's called Calendly. Click on it. Pick up the time that works for you. Make sure you show up. If you are not there, if you know you can't make it, cancel. Free. Some people don't show up, but a lot of you have been showing up for that, so that's good. I'm booked all the way till Saturday, so I don't think you'll have to do next week or upper week. Because when I go and check, I see people have signed up. Patience, hard work. I like your name. Patience and hard work. Where are you? Kolisha, where are you? I want to know where you guys are dialing in from. What's it like being 67? I'm not 67 yet. I'm 57. Well, I don't know. Can I swim? Yes, I can. Are you serious? Are you seriously asking me questions, or you're just joking around? So if you're joking around, let me know, and I can just restrict you. But if you really want to have a conversation, I will have a conversation, because I don't have time to waste. So guys, Seed of God, if you're interested in getting on the Electronium DEX, not financial advice. Myself, Seed of God, we're not advising you financially. We're just telling you Electronium is going to be a jaw dropper and a stopper in the coming months and years. So in my playlist, you go find, I have Electronium, and I believe that one day it'll be at $20, but that's just minimum. See, all of these 30, 40,000 cryptos you are seeing will disappear. 99.99% will go. There will be only about 50 cryptos, 30 to 50 cryptos that are relevant today. So, yeah. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, Kolisha Robinson. So you do what you got to do. If you need to have coaching, I do a 1-hour coaching. And there's a fee to that also. If you're interested, I can do that for you. Yeah. And it's called Hold My Hands with Hold My Hands Crypto Coaching with AH. And then I do the 15 minutes for free. Just kind of, you put the question in before you meet with me, because I have to have it ahead of time so I can help you out. It's quicker. It's 15 minutes, but I talk fast, right? So I'll just tell you the things that you need to know. Any other questions for me tonight or today before I head on out of here? I've been on here now for 62 minutes. Yeah, I know all of that, but I'm telling you what I've seen, right? I don't doubt them. Listen, I told you, there are cryptos that will disappear from the face of the earth. There are many, exchanges right now that will go. See, guys, you remember there was Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster? Right? And there was this other one too, Blockbuster and the other one. We would go there, get popcorn, get everything. But where are they today? The verse to me that relates to XRP, honestly, if I tell you, let me see if I can read it to you. And I like your question. It's a beautiful question. I may have to go get my. Give me a second. I'll just grab my. Well, it's Matthew 17 where Jesus told the Peter, "Hey, Daniel Smith, man, where have you been? Kettle basin, my main man. Always catch you on the end of your workers. Darn. No, you can. That's okay. It's the only reason I find comfort in XRP. So it's in Matthew 17. The Bible says, somebody asked a very good question. So what verse in the Bible relates to XRP the most? So this is the Bible verse that I use. My wife was the one who told me, actually. She was reading the Bible one morning. She sat up in bed and said, do you know what I found today? I said, well, say I found a verse that just showed me XRP. I said, what verse? So when Peter, and I've been using it to speak on my lives. So when she said it, two witnesses, it was confirmed. But again, please, this is just how God speaks to us to encourage us. The Bible says that Jesus told Peter to go and catch fish because the tax collectors were standing right by them. Taxes are being raised, right? If taxes are not raised, what? Groceries are going up. Even Trump cannot stop the price that is going up. What he's doing will eventually cause the prices to come down. We may not like it now. People may dislike him, may hate him, they may call him names, but wait for the long run. He will be the Lee Kuan Yew of America. Uh, I can't explain it. I have no time. Remember, leaders have to be strong in times of difficulty. $36 trillion will make debt will make Americans eat in the garbage. And the solution is to have a president who is conservative in thinking. When I say conservative, business-wise, forget about all the rubbish talk and everything. It's like Genghis Khan. He was the most lecherous fellow you could find around, but they called him a great leader, all right, a conqueror. So anyway, I was trying to say something here. So he caught the fish, and there was a coin in his mouth. Remember the word coin. The Bible is a complete book. Coin. That coin paid for Jesus' taxes and Peter's taxes. That's to tell me something. I don't know what you are owing, but that thing you are holding, that's your XRP, that's your XDC, that's your Shiba, they are coins. And they will do amazing. Regardless of the price movement. Yes, price movement can be very, very disappointing for people, especially if you bought at $2, $2.50 and it's coming down. Don't be discouraged. Take $5, buy. Even if you buy 3, okay? So if you buy at 10, oh my goodness, give me a second here. I'll be back in a minute. Kasongo, yes. All right, my people, let's talk. So, like I was saying, I had to get my laptop because my other phone is dying on me, people, dying on me. Okay, so I was saying, what was I saying? So the verse is, I'll pull it up. I just want to give you the right, Matthew 17, verse 27. So Jesus said to him, but so that we may not cause offense, go to the lake and throw out your line. Let me read from King James because Daniel Smith is here, so I want to read King James. Daniel Smith, I'm reading King James because you are here. Notwithstanding, lest we should offend them, go down to the sea and cast an hook and take up the fish that first cometh up. And when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of money. That take and give unto them for me and thee. Wow. For me and thee. Do you notice there? The fish had in a coin. You know? A piece of money to pay. Thank you, Daniel. God bless you. Said a piece of, but that's not why I read from King James, Daniel. I love the King James too. But Daniel says something here. Says, if you bought at $3, don't sell at $2.05. So many sell at a loss. I'm begging you. That's why we're on here. That's why we're on here. What did I tell you? How can you be applying for 14 to 16? Let me even say 16 ETFs. By the way, guys, by the way, listen to this information. Kettle Basin, are you here? Listen to this information. Brazil has an XRP ETF that is live and going. Did you ever hear our media tell us that? Did you ever hear even Maria Bartiromo of Fox News tell us that? Fox News Futures. Did you ever hear Jim Cramer tell us that there's a living XRP ETF in Brazil? I'm asking you. Cheryl. This emoji looks like a fish with the coin. Oh my goodness. You guys. Oh. No. Our time in the Word. Thank you so much. No. They didn't tell us. They didn't tell us. But there's a living and breathing XRP ETF. And I tell you that I think that Europe has not done an XRP ETF just because, watch this, just because it's an American company, Ripple. They also want to have their own. And remember, Electronium, I keep telling you, is a British company. It is anointed and blessed by the King and the Lords of the United Kingdom for Europe. If you want to know, go to the Digital Pound Foundation. You see who is there. The board of the Digital Pound Foundation up until 2023 had Ripple CEO, had that's Brad Garlinghouse, the Electronium CEO, the Quant CEO, the representative of the UK Treasury, and other serious companies on the board of the Digital Pound Foundation. When Ripple finished its work there, Brad Garlinghouse left the board, and then a staff of Ripple, the person in charge of Ripple Office UK, is sitting on that board as we speak. The founder of Electronium, Richard Else, is off the board, but they have somebody there. They are the ones working for the digital pound. And remember, the UK is the center of most of the world's finances. When you talk of world finance, you talk about UK, London, that tiny city. Then you talk of the Vatican. You talk of Tokyo. When you start talking about how the money moves around the world, you talk about New York. What city is that in South Africa? I forget the name of it, but there are some major places. Then you look at Brazil, some major centers of financial. Now, recently, China has been playing that game too. You look at Shanghai, you look at all of these places. So there are some, you know, we need to, how would I say it, be sensitive and understand how these things work. So this is all being shared out. So your coins are going to be like that coin that paid off. Because some people have debt that is going to sink them. And the wealthy don't care. They want to put us, not all the wealthy, please. Paul wrote to Timothy, he said, charge those who are wealthy in this world that they be not high-minded, but that they should use their wealth to do what? To secure for themselves a place in glory. Jesus said it. He said that we should not lay our wealth where moth and rust corrupt, but we should put it up there for eternal purposes. And that means using it here for the glory of God. I know all money in the world passes through London. They said that since the days of the empire, the British Empire. And then they now have subsidiaries and tributaries. It doesn't make sense. Even look at air travel. When you travel, 1 second, please. Sorry, look at air travel too. Look at the way air travel goes. You have to go here before you can go there. You know, so yeah, exactly. Yeah. London, New York, Hong Kong, Mexico, Sao Paulo. Thank you so much. Johannesburg. Exactly. I was going to say Durban, but I knew it was not correct. So these are the world banking hubs. Then after that, you now have the smaller regions. And if you go and look at all of these cities, just Google ISO 222 in reference to the banks in these cities. Take the London Bank, Central Bank, Barclays, any of the banks that have a headquarters in London, downtown London, right? Central London. Check. You will see the publication. They have their own in-house publication on ISO 222. One day, thank you so much. I tell you, use worldly wealth to gain friends for yourselves so that when it is gone, you will be welcomed into eternal dwellings. Bank of International Assessment is in Mexico City and Hong Kong. Exactly. Exactly. It's all over. It's a global movement. Now, there are people, our time in the world. What is your opinion on ZPCN? I'm not invested in it. Like, again, we can't be everywhere, right? We just have to be, oh my goodness. Sorry, my seat was falling. So ZBCN, like, I'm not. I hear that good things about it. I've seen it spike, but I'm not. Remember that XCN situation, Economic Ninja call. So he has like a phone call came in. I don't know if you guys could still see me. So he had like 500,000 subscribers. So for somebody with a channel that large, you see, when you say, oh, even here, if I say I've got a new coin that is moving and people are going to go buy, right? And there's going to be, so if it was supposed to move by 10%, because of that thing, that announcement, it can move by 30%. And I'm not saying they are doing it deliberately, no. But it's going to instead of moving by 10 or 20%, it moves by 60%, 70%. And then more people say, man, it's moving, it's moving. And that's AH for truth. He said, so boom, 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 boom. So if I have 100,000 subscribers, 20,000, people want to make money. If you have 20,000 moving $120 into a particular project that has a small market cap, in 1 hour, it moves up to 500%. Well, somebody's going to be left holding the bag at 500%. Do you see what I'm saying? But that is not to say XCN or ZBCN will not move. Your job is to study the project and don't try to catch the fast pumps, and that can be a problem. Chasing pumps and dumps can be an issue. It can affect your mental health. Look at the long-term picture. You can put $100 in. A friend, one of our channel members, texted me from Ontario, and he told me about a particular meme coin. And he said, "Hey, so I put $100 in. No, sorry, it was another one. But this one, he had put $100 in. So I was trying to put some money in, but I couldn't get it to go on Trust Wallet. I'm not a big fan of Trust Wallet, but I do have Trust Wallet, okay, for whatever reason. So anyway, at the end of the day, I didn't end up buying it. Now, 2 days later, he said to me, look, that he couldn't withdraw his money. That he put $100 in, but he had $10,000 sitting there. He couldn't withdraw. So there was a liquidity issue. So he may eventually get something out of it, but I don't believe it's a rug pull. But maybe they didn't think it would be as successful as it was, with the community coming behind it and people trying to get money and all of that. So he may end up escaping with maybe half of what he thought or even less. But even if he gets $2,000, it's not bad for just a day of trading but whatever, he may end up not even getting anything. So his $100 leaves. And then, and so in my own case, I could have put in about 40 or 50 bucks just to say, okay, let's see what's going on there. But I ended up not being able to. But that's the reality of this market. We're in the jungle. Those of you who have lost money like that, the question I want to ask you is, do you have alternatives? But if you are thinking of getting rich quick, it can really, really be costly. So I don't, yeah. You can try ZBCN, but don't, put a little here, a little there. Even the Bible says, a little here, a little there, a little here, a little there. Cast your bread upon the waters, for after many days you will find them. So in the morning, in the evening, do not withhold your hand, for you do not know which will prosper, this one or that. Thank you for your question on our time in the Word. Again, before I go tonight, I just want to encourage you. I've been here for almost an hour and a half. Could you kindly download my ebook if you want to support what I'm doing? Because many of you already know about crypto, but all the new people on here, that book is for you. If you are new to crypto, I wrote it so that in 2 hours, you can read the book. And by the 3rd hour, you have bought your first crypto. You are on your way to storing your first crypto. You are on your way to growing your first crypto. Also, I put in the book how you can use $500 to $1,000 to grow your assets using a meme coin strategy. It's all there. These are things you would hear from different channels. But here's the point. Why go here and there where for $12.99 you can get a little document document that you read on your phone. You get on a flight, you're at the airport, you are reading. Don't let anybody disturb you. You read and you are sipping your coffee or your drink and you read it, you make notes, and I provided links so that I'm holding your hand. My 1 hour mentoring and coaching course, crypto course, hold my hand with crypto course is hold my hand crypto course with is $250. It used to be $199, but it's $250. This way, that's what I believe it should be. And guess what? I have people registering and they're, here and there. Not a lot, but reasonably. It's good. I can't even do a lot because I don't have all that time. But here's the point. With the book, you don't need really to have a coaching, but the coaching also is very good because we can sit down one-on-one, but the one-on-one is expensive. But with the book, as you read it, you get to a point where there's a link, you click on the link and you come back to the book. There are live links. That's why it's an ebook. I want to encourage you to get a copy for yourself, and that way you are supporting me, and also you can give it to your relative to read, or you can buy for your relative and say, here you go, read this book, it's going to bless you. I hope that you can support me that way. Okay, so I'm going to put the link one more time. Again, I said the reason why I'm doing this, I'm trying to get my own channel here with all the amazing you bought the videos with the calculator. You can't find the email. I'll resend it to you, Kettle Basin. You know what? I have to find your email. Is it Greg? Does it have Greg in it? So, if you have put so much in ZBCN, the question you have to ask yourself: why did you do it? What's your conviction? Do you know the company? Who is behind the company? And all of that. That's what you got to do. Okay. So I hope that you succeed with your endeavor. We're all invested in something that is new. We don't know much about it. Which hot wallet can I store my XDC and Shiba Inu? XDC have their own wallet. Just do XDC wallet. They have their own hot wallet. Shiba Inu, Shibarium, they have their own wallet. And yes, I know cold wallet is very, very expensive. You can get let me see, I think you can get a Tangem wallet, or you can get, go on my link. I think you can get, I don't know how much the card for Decent Wallet is, but I think it's $25 or something like that. Okay, you know what? Just email me. Email me. Sorry, because I have a lot of emails. I won't know how to find you. I apologize, Kettle Basin. But it's not my. Is that I apologize. I don't remember your email. But it's So, did you want to watch it again? Because you can always go back in there. Did you like the video, by the way? Do you think it was good, or you didn't watch it? What's your payroll company, my friend? Oh, Zebek. Is it ZBCN you're talking about? Okay, then that's because the payroll thing is no jokes, eh? No jokes. It's payment. Anything payment. The biggest industry in the world is payment industry. Payment industry. Okay. Yes. Well, Kettle Basin has watched the videos. He got it when it was $27. It's $37.99 now. If you're interested, it's not. I'm not. That was where the price was supposed to be, but I started it off at a price that I felt people would be comfortable with. But in all honesty, we've put a lot of work into it and research. All three of them. You want to watch them? They will take you 2 hours. It's $37.99. It's good money well spent. Yeah, so I have to tell you what I've done, and I'm going to put the link again for the ebook here, and I will be more than happy to have you guys pick up a copy. I would really appreciate that. I know for some of you in some other parts of the world it may be expensive. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I will be getting off of here soon. I can do only an hour and a half. Kettle Basin, how's work going? Did you weld some things today? Yeah. Our time in the word, I don't think, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Because there's some of those crypto assets that have very unique, like Electronium has a very unique use case. Remember, Brad Garlinghouse said something, and you know what I like about you know what I like about Brad Garlinghouse is that he says something about, he says, look, um, Kettle Basin, by the way, you are supposed to buy a coaching session for your lovely wife. I did actually. One of our members here. He bought a coaching session for his wife. You know, you and I have a relationship now. We're friends, so I'll give you a discount. You got a lot of money. Help the small guy out here. Yeah. So you sit with her, and I'll take her through. Don't say, oh, she knows. She needs to, because sometimes it's good that you both have the same kind of information. Do you see Digital Outlook and his wife? They're operating. Kettle Basin, no pressure, man. I love your approach. I was actually telling my wife about you the other day. We are talking about BC, like the border. I said I have somebody who has his spouse is on the board, is in Canada, Canadian, and he's just across the border. That's why I was asking you where exactly. And it's the same name. We have Grand Forks here, right by North Dakota. So a lot of people confuse the Grand Forks, BC with Grand Forks, North Dakota. So that's what I'm telling you. That pay for her to attend. See, man of God, it's not a waste of money. You and I have met, and again, you are buying. See, this is what I want to. When she sits down, I talk about the 3-bag strategy. You can do that too, but you don't. You don't have to be worried, because you are just coming in. You're just coming in. Divide your bag into 3 bags. Bag A, trading bag. Bag B, because there's always a retrace. The only time that there will be no retraces in XRP, in my opinion, this is just an opinion, is when the MT is changed to MX on Swift, and that we are taking it for granted that Swift will capitalize on the Ripple technology using the native token of the XRP ledger, XRP. That's when, and that's why the calculator is important. Kettle Basin, I just love you, man. He said she's mad at me. Snippy. So what do we do about that? All right, that's good. Awesome. I had a dream XRP crashing and XLM used by Elon Musk. Well, so what do you think? Are you going to sell all your XRP and get into XLM? Okay, Snippy. And if you have a track record of dreams like that, that's cool. I'm not sure that I'm, like, again, do what you feel God is putting on your heart to do. And somebody else said they had a dream that Elon Musk was telling Shib he had 2 cartoon characters. One was Shib, one was XRP. Then he pointed to Shib, and the Shib cartoon character began to run, 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 run. So I've had a dream also where XRP crashed to about 10% of its value, but it had risen way above where it was at that time. And my understanding of the dream is that there's going to be a huge push up, which will include FOMO, but then it will drop and come back to a price that is still several times above what it was before. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So, but then there's also a lot of people who have been talking about a prophetic, intel with respect to a flash crash. All those things, I just look at it and I see that as the valleys, the crooked paths, and the mountains that have to be leveled, because there are 4 environments to progress. 4 environments to the promised land. The first one is a crooked path. The second, well, not in order. The second one is the uneven ground. The third one is valleys, and the fourth one is mountains. And God said, I will level the mountains, I will fill the valleys, I will straighten the crooked path, and I will make level the uneven ground. So these are, and I've explained to you before, like even in this crypto world, you see the uneven ground. You see the in how the crypto game is going. Look at all of the how can you have all the charts the same? Like there's manipulation going on. You see what I'm saying? So all right, Kettle Basin, thank you so much for joining. Okay, my friends, Kettle Basin has given me the sign. One day, I don't know if you are still here, but I want to say thank you for coming. One day is our moderator. If you're writing a book and you want her to help you out, she can review the book for you. She did review my own book. I believe she does more than book reviews because I already had my book. I had already checked it for grammar and everything. So she just did the book review. But more than the review, what she did, she also helped me to establish a very good flow. And then she gave me some advice. For example, she said, if you're trying to reach new people, the technical language in the book is a little too high. So we're able to kind of rework that. Okay. Uh, she says, I'm still here. Yes. You are probably rounding up. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just letting everybody know about your abilities, and I announced it the other day, and I was so intrigued. A couple of somebody actually on our channel, on this channel, said they were interested in asking her to help with a friend. So I don't know how far that will go. But again, it goes further, doesn't go further, no problem. The important thing is that we're giving whatever we are enjoying, whatever I've enjoyed by having this channel, and God is bringing people into our lives who have amazing and tremendous gifts. We want to go into that. And when I looked at the book again, when she sent it back to me, I was like, is this the same book? You know what I mean? Like that I had, because I thought I had done a good job. But you know, a gifted eye has a way of kind of making it look. Have you ever tried to sell a house? Right? And the realtor comes and they stage the house. And you go back there and go, is this my home? Is this really my home? And you're kind of tiptoeing around the home because you don't want anything messed up. You sleep there at night, make sure the beds are nice, and you leave. You even take pictures for yourself because you can't believe how beautiful the home looks. Yet you've lived there for many years. And that's exactly how it is. I put the book out there. She came and she said, no, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. So please, she says you can reach her here, right here on One Day D. Yeah, you can reach her on Buy Me a Coffee. And I will also put this link on my own links. So this way, if people want someone to review their book, you need a book reviewer, I'll just kind of connect you that way. One day I'm going to do that. But please remind me so I don't forget. Yeah, so as we grow, let's grow together. Let the community grow together. We have a guy on this channel, a member of the channel, Papi Jojo. The guy, the other day he gave I think 20 XRPs to 3 different people. And then I said it was my birthday in January. He said, "Oh, happy birthday! Here's 20 XRP." Just very, very delightful, and people were so happy. It's a very joyous community, and we want to support one another. So yeah, no problem, sister. You are amazing. So we are going to be in Calgary in the next week, and through the weekend of next weekend. So that's the weekend of the 23rd. So if you, or into the week of the 23rd, which is a Sunday. So if you would like us to have a kind of meet and greet, let me know. I put a post. If you go to my post, just check. If you live within the Calgary and the environs, there are smaller towns and smaller cities outside of Calgary that are not too far away, and you want to take a drive into town so we can just have a time of fellowship together. There's plenty of time to plan that between now and then. So today is Tuesday. Let's know. Just go to the post that I made for Calgary and write it there. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for joining. Go get the ebook. I'm trying to get to 100 downloads from my subscribers. We're at, I think, maybe 40 by today. I'm not sure. I have to go check. And so that means we have 60 downloads to go. So, oh, Kolesha, I just remember you said you are new. Please if you want, this is not, and I'm not going to try to sell you anything. So don't be afraid. Don't like, oh, he's going to, you saw people who have attended and they said, what you see is what you get. I'll tell you the offerings that I have, but the first thing I will do is take your questions that you've written in the appointment, and I'll answer them one by one within 15 minutes. And then you decide how you'd like to proceed after then. But I want to help you. And go buy the book. Actually, that's the first thing. If you get the book for $12.99, you will be really, really thankful that you did. Okay? It's an ebook. God bless you all. It's been nice talking to you once again. Let's see if there's anybody here who. Okay. That's it. God bless. Have a good one. I am going to sign off.